And in today's video, while you won't be seeing me, we shall be talking about today Dove's almond milk and green apple sulfate free, paraben free body wash. So we're gonna dive into this. So first things first, appreciate y'all stopping by. I found this in a department store, and I believe I made a video on this about how Dove had their plant milk based body bars. And there was one that I reviewed. I'm going to put that on the community tab as soon as this live stream is done regarding that. So Dove had one. I'm going to go here. Let's see. It was called, I think it had lavender in it, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to find it now. Yeah. So Dove had their, I think it was like sometime, not last year before last, in 2024. So Dove had their plant milk cleansing bars, is what they call them. And I reviewed one, and it was the purple and white box. So it was the Dove macadamia milk and willow lavender plant milk cleansing bar. That thing, every time I smell that doggone box, you heard me, it's beautiful. That is one, when I first smelled the Dove macadamia milk and willow lavender, the purple and white box to this collection, before I even got into y'all need a body matching body wash to go with every last single one of them. And now they're here. You know what I'm saying? If there's one thing I love about bar soap, it's just the fact that, baby, you gonna know it smells good without having to pop the seal open. And that's something you should be doing anyway, because you're messing up the packaging for someone who actually wants it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. So I will be showing you the back of this bottle in just a little bit, but right now we're just focusing on where I'm holding it in my hand right now. So couple bonuses. I recognize that Dove had started releasing their plant-based body washes. Anybody remember the Moisture Boost? I'm gonna stop giving myself homework. I feel like I'm about to give myself some more homework. But I will put the plant milk cleansing bar in the purple and white one up on the community tab after I'm done with the live stream. If I got any more homework, I'm just not gonna say it. We're gonna focus here. So, being with this body wash, there's a matching bar of soap to this, and I think the only one they missed was the purple one, the Dove willow lavender, and the, what do they call it? The macadamia. Macadamia is such a nice gourmandish type of nut. It's a food. It has some health benefits, and then sometimes it clashes with people's systems. But so just be careful about that. I'm not a medical professional or a dermatologist. One point I want to make is green apple. Have you ever smelled green apples, like the candied apples? Delicious. That's all I want to say to you. So I can only imagine, with this being plant-based, and this is what they're pushing off, this is the claims that they're giving, I can only imagine how great that this is going to smell. And then almond milk is going to give it a bit of a creaminess. I have spoken about like milk being in body washes when Caress launched that. That was then exclusive. Now it's not, because you see it in all kind of department stores. The cocoa butter and oat milk, that you have to be careful with those, because it could wind up like taking away or making the other scent that they're fusing it with, that they're combining it with, whether you know or not. Hello, Brad. Whether you know it or not, notes, fragrance notes aren't just in perfume. Fragrance notes are also in the they're also in body washes and things like this, like what you guys are seeing on the screen. By the way, if you could see it, please give me a like in here just to let me know. I like that it's a 17.5 ounces. However, if you see the bottle design, it is slightly smaller in ounces and in stature to Dove's traditional bottle sizes, which is like 23, 20-ish from anywhere from 20 to 30 ounces. That's your regular size. Anywhere up from 30 ounces and up, that's their big pump bottles. But they've redone those, and I kind of miss where they had them fat and round, shaped like a water drop. I miss those. But I know they got to I know they got to go ahead and rebrand and do what they got to do. That's fine. But when you rebrand, keep the formula the same. Why do y'all change the formula? See, I did not plan to give y'all that warning, so that had to be God. I been for my day ones. Appreciate you, Brad. For my day ones, I've been warning y'all from the jump. I said, look, it's been for what, the 2-3 years? You can count this as the third year. Pay attention to the ingredients. Read the labels, because anytime there's a reformulation, allegedly, that means anytime there's a rebranding, allegedly there's a reformulation. I had said it backwards. I said it the other way around. Lord Jesus. Appreciate you, Brad. Appreciate you. You can run it up on the channel, because this is gonna be posted up there along with my homework I'm giving y'all. A lot of times I'll be repeating that myself so I can remember when I go back. So, this has a matching bar soap. Now, Dove, may I propose to you all? See, I can't give you everything. I have an idea on how you could further expand this plant milk collection with each and every scent. So I'm going to keep that private to myself. You have a body wash and a bar soap. The day ones might know where I'm going with this. This collection isn't complete yet. That's how I see it. I grew up in an era of body lotion, fragrance spray. You need something else. Body lotion, fragrance spray, and a body wash. You're missing something. You're missing something out of the lineup. So I'm trying to say it without saying it. Appreciate you, Yuka, and appreciate you, Dina. But it's missing something. This Dove plant milk collection, I appreciate that it's paraben free and sulfate free. We've been hearing a whole lot about how that's just, maybe causing issues or doctor's visits to the dermatologist, whatever. It is. But this ain't done. I love that you have to start off with the bar soaps. You ain't even got to open the box. You can just lift it up to your nose in the store and smell it. And I'm like, when I first got them sent here, I'm like, oh my goodness. Perfume. Now they have body washes. Dove, may I propose to you? Bit of a shameless plug. I'm going to get off it after a while. This collection is not complete. You need something else. It needs to be a whole complete collection. That's for those of us that like to bathe in it from head to toe, and it's a particular scent we like. And don't discontinue this either. Happened me to go back to them Victoria's Secret days where I was talking about Amber Romance, and I looked in search until I found the Amber Romance. Yuka. Thank you. You've given me more homework. I appreciate that. That's not sarcasm, Mike. That's for real. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. It looked familiar, and I'm like, what are they talking about? So you just gave me a second set of homework, so that is okay, because I'm a person that loves research, and so they decided to go ahead. Whoever created the app, they said, you know what, this is for those of you that like that. And this is why I encourage it so much. You don't just check ingredients on your food. You check the ingredients on your body wash and stuff like this, and bars of soap and stuff like that. You definitely need to do that, because it's going to make a difference. Because I will use an example of Summer's Eve, the nighttime cleansing wash. Heads up for those y'all that like it. The wipes are no more. Whenever I go back and check to see if they have the nighttime cleansing, the wipes, the purple pack, is gone. I don't think nobody been able to buy them in the last 2 years, or over a year, or whatever. So, yeah. Do I hate that I said something about them? Ooh, I came close to regretting it. But I'm like, you know what? It's all right. Maybe we can sign a petition for them to bring the Summer's Eve to bring them nighttime cleansing costs back. Anywho, back on topic. Summer's Eve has the bottles changed 3 different times. First, it was all purple and dark purple, no white. Then it became kind of a little bit of white with the dark purple. Now it's just all the way like purple and white, and it's more like open face with, what's the term? It's a lot of not negative space but blank space, and that's purple. It's like 2 or 3 different shades of purple and white. Anytime there's rebranding, the formulation is different. And I know that to be true. And I'm speaking that from experience about Summer's Eve in relation to this Dove almond milk and green apple body wash that's entirely plant based, is what Dove is saying. These are the claims that they're making. Okay. When the Summer's Eve nighttime cleansing wash, the feminine hygiene wash for nighttime, of course I didn't care. Daytime, whatever. It was dark purple, which means dyes were in it, which means they had to have gotten some complaints or some concerns. And so the next time they rebranded, that's when they took the dyes out of it. It became lighter purple. Now, with how it looks, it's like almost non-existent with the color, but the scent is still there. It's just not as heavy, and the dyes might have accounted for that. You can do your research. I'm not an insider there at the factory. I'm just basing it off of my observations as a consumer. But if you're thinking about this, if you were thinking about this, I definitely wanted to show you all what I had been seeing in the stores here. If you're new here, there's a button here somewhere. You know what to do if you would not like to miss this type of content. I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate your precious time that you have spent with me. And until next time. And thank y'all for the shout out for the Yucca app. And I'm going to post the bar of soap to the plant milk collection. Not for this one because I haven't tried it yet. The macadamia and willow lavender. Until next time. Love ya. Peace.